Welcome back to a new season of anime and the CMP podcast. Can I finish my intro? Damn it. God, didn't even get to finish. So we're in a new season of anime, guys, and obviously the big thing that everybody is watching this season is Jujutsu Kaisen, which will be the main focus of the podcast today. We'll also be talking about what we're personally watching, and then we plan on adding more stuff next week, like that zombie anime that Mav suggested. So guys, leave suggestions down below for what you're watching, what you think we should check out, maybe talk about. And we're going to get right into it. So I'm going to give my personal opinion real quick, and then obviously my co-hosts can all give theirs. This is me just not being aware. I didn't know that this season would be a prequel, which would follow up the movie. I also didn't know the movie, which would be a prequel to the movie. I also didn't know the movie would be about the past either. I was kind of waiting for my homies to all pop up. I'm not saying I'm mad about that. I'm just saying that it's not what I expected. And like, for me, I don't care enough about these characters yet until I've had 2 or 3 seasons of regular characters and then seeing these people be OP for 2 or 3 seasons. And my example is the Kakashi in Naruto, right?
Kakashi.
I didn't care about Kakashi's backstory until I had enough of Naruto to the point where we finally got to like, all right, Kakashi and Obito and all these stuff, they ended up mattering now, like when it was necessary for the thing.
When Kakashi stuck his fingers in Naruto's butt, you weren't immediately like, oh, okay, this is going to be a good character.
1,000 Years of Death? No, yeah. I'm like, I thought it was a good character. He was strong, and he's a copy ninja, right? Now, I'm just saying that going into this, I'm not like as excited about Jujutsu Kaisen as I was before. Just because
the thing is, like, what you're definitely going to appreciate it more the more episodes go by, though.
Most likely.
I understand your take.
Likely, but I don't know. Like, I want to see the new guys put in work, right?
Yeah,
I accept your take.
I accept your take, but I disagree.
I guess it's better for Moet being accepting than he's ever been, like on any episode ever. So that's good, man. I'm glad that you accept my take. But what do y'all think about this season? What do you guys think about the show? My favorite thing though was the Digimon. The Digimon reference was amazing. It was amazing. I was very happy that they paid money to put that reference in there.
And I think in the first season they mentioned something Super Smash Brothers or maybe One Piece.
They mentioned 50 different attacks. When he was like, oh, what? I can't do magic, but I wanted to do the Kamehameha or the Spirit Gun or the Fire Dragon attack or some shit. Yeah, or the
I like that. I like when you pay homage to other stuff and it's really obvious. Like, yes. I don't like this stuff where it's like, oh, look, he has a straw hat. That's a reference to One Piece.
Bro, you don't like Rack Donald's or Burger Queen? You don't like any of that?
I mean, that's like avoiding trademarks or whatever. But
I agree. I think it's really cool to actually do that. I think that's
and make it obvious too. Yeah.
Yeah, literally say Pokemon or like anything like that. Like like a Pikachu evolving into Pikachu. That would have been like the only difference.
Pokemon reference instead of Digimon, because I never really watched Digimon. No,
the thing is, I feel like Digimon is better than Pokemon in terms of the show.
The show, yeah. In terms of like fights and stuff, I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. Digimon is definitely, especially the Black War Greymon arc was incredible.
Especially when like we talk about how ridiculous Pokemon is.
Yes, like dodging and doing things where these guys actually have powers and stuff like that. The reason I really like the reason the Digimon reference was also like perfect because they did the Pikachu, the Charmander of Digimon, aka Agumon, digivolving into Greymon, Skull Greymon, which was a nice little shout out to the second season of Digimon. I thought that was really cool too. Like they didn't even do the original; they shouted out the second one too, which was nice. And
that was the first.
No, dude. Skull Greymon was from the during the Black War Greymon season and everything.
No, I mean there was. I mean, it happened in the second season as well, but it was in the first season. It was when Agumon first tried to digivolve to Ultimate.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did become.
I completely forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. Wow, I actually completely forgot. You're right. You're super right. Oh damn, man, even better reference. Yeah, I just thought it was good. It was great.
Yeah, amazing reference.
Episode in general, though, like especially after watching the movie and everything, what do y'all think?
I have one question. Did Chainsaw Man Infinite Room Hotel come first, or did Jujutsu Kaisen Infinite Room Motel come first?
Pretty sure Chainsaw Man came after.
And there it is. Chainsaw Man is a fraud.
Yeah,
Hello?
but it was a whole different delivery.
Yeah. It wasn't
I'm
even
just
the same
saying
for Infinite.
There's a whole episode though, or two. The same plot
The
thing.
Chainsaw Man was literally 2
That was
episodes.
It was like 3 episodes.
It was
Or
about 2
maybe 3?
episodes.
This
Maybe
was
2.
half an episode?
But did anybody in Jujutsu Kaisen fake eat a cigarette?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Nah. We don't do that over here.
I actually learned how to do it.
Wakanda.
I don't do that.
What'd you say, Mace?
I actually learned how to do that back in like right before COVID. Just because I saw the main character in JoJo do it, and I was like, "Oh, let me try doing that." So I just
So
practiced
you
doing
fake
it.
ate a cigarette.
Yeah, it's actually really easy.
Wow, that is absolutely disgusting.
That's not something you need to find out.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's super easy. You guys can learn it too. No, we good.
Bro, you don't even know how to use a
Good.
cigarette. Like I practiced on toothpicks before I moved to a cigarette.
Sometimes.
Toothpicks sound so dangerous. Toothpicks just sound so dangerous. Dude.
But you don't hear how crazy Mason.
Are you practicing for the circus? You being a fire breather?
No, his first thing was you don't need to use a cigarette, and then immediately was like,
Don't worry.
after I do the toothpick,
There's this
I
little
use a
sharp
cigarette.
object that
Yeah,
I'll put in
yeah.
my.
I'm just saying, you can practice because a cigarette's kind of long. It kind of like locks up your jaw if you're not used to like stretching your jaw that wide.
Pause.
You're right.
Mace, get a hobby.
Cigarettes don't need to be your
I
personality.
think we need to do more episodes of this podcast a week because we need to save Mace from himself. Dude is like,
Are there any smokers in Jujutsu Kaisen?
they're all. This is Japanese
the,
anime. They're all
business guy.
smokers.
Like what's his name? The office guy, the 9 to 5.
Yeah. So you're a 9 to 5 guy, huh? Nanami?
No, mine. I'm a 12 to 8.
Nah.
So is that girl that looks like the nail and hammer girl? Are they related?
That looks like the nail and hammer girl.
I'm gonna need some pictures, my dude.
I don't know. That's a good question. I doubt it though, because you
they-
saw somebody who was related in the anime to our season, and he looked way older.
That dude is a problem. That dude is gonna be a problem.
Yeah. But if you go based off of how, so Fushiguro in our generation, he has some special power that I'm not 100% sure about. But I guess like when he gives up his life energy, he can become like super strong type shit.
Yeah.
So it feels like his dad got like that, but on Krizak, like he can probably take it to the next level, and he doesn't have to give up his life force to do it. But at the end, it looked like he was ready to go fuck some shit up.
You know what? Maybe he takes his son's life every time he does it. So like every time they do it together, his son just takes away so much of his life. Like double.
Oh, okay. So it's like double. It's like Team Rocket.
Yeah.
I like that Gojo as a kid shows the hell out of his eyes. Like,
Yeah.
Here they are. I'll kill you. Here they are. I'll kill you. And then as an adult, I'm done with that.
And he put these bad boys away. Put these puppies away. But that's why me, on the other hand, while I accepted what you said but disagreed respectfully, I'm here for Gojo. That's basically like the red haired dude, orange. I don't care. He's all right. But have you seen Gojo twist his fingers? Yo, when Gojo twists his fingers and the fucking infinite void shows up, I just want to see that again. That's some of the hardest animation ever.
What I like is that you see the foils. Like we saw it in the movie, and I was very confused when they mentioned this in the movie because that doesn't seem to be how a protagonist and an antagonist works. Because in the movie, we know that the foil to Gojo, he's a villain. And then Gojo is all about only the strong survive, only the strong survive, the weak should perish. And that's not what a protagonist does. The protagonist always protects the weak. He's always about that. And in the movie they mentioned it, and I was very confused as to why a protagonist would be saying something like that. And in this episode they also discussed it when they were showing off playing basketball.
Right.
Or volleyball, or fake volleyball. I don't even know what they were doing. They were playing basketball with a volleyball? I don't know.
I think they were playing basketball.
Yeah, but it looked like a volleyball.
It was just a Japanese volleyball or basketball.
Yeah, it was a Japanese basketball.
Yeah. So I like the back and forth that they have. Like first of all, like it's just so perfect. Like you see Gojo, you know what he's gonna become.
Whose side are you on? That's what I want to know.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know whose side I'm on right now.
Or like not alive, but like the guy that we see more. I don't know.
I do I do have a little crush on Gojo though. Like when you see his eyes, like it's hard to you know what I'm saying.
No,
it's hard to turn it down.
It's hard to turn him down. No,
I don't get it.
Okay.
Like if you were at a bar and Gojo walked up to you, like he took you home.
Well, no, I need
a little sunglasses thing when you saw them.
No, this only works in anime form. This only works in anime form for me.
If he pulled up with the blue eyes in your face and started smiling and was like, "Yo, come to the bar, grab a drink with me," yo, I think you would follow him.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
It's only anime form.
Joey, I think you kind of got to be on the other dude's side because Gojo's like kind of a dickhead, right?
Yeah, he is. He really is.
He's just like, yo, fuck everybody that's not strong. Like,
yeah, I'm on Gojo's side.
I feel that.
Oh,
I feel that.
Wait, he said the other guy,
but not Gojo. Not this Gojo. I'm talking about current Gojo. Not this Gojo's side. This Gojo's just a stupid kid.
Whose side are you on, Gojo or Jojo?
I'm on Gojo.
His name is Geto. I'm
on Gojo Oyu. I would say this guy like Goju. This guy Goju.
Goju.
Yeah, Goju. I'm on Gojo Oyu side. Okay, he doesn't exist yet.
Jojo. Are you on his side?
I really liked him in the Powerpuff Girls movie. I liked his work. I thought that was a great movie, and I think he was an excellent art. Yeah. He was an excellent villain. So I'm also on his side. Correct.
I also think he was misunderstood.
Yep, that's completely fine.
Yep.
No, he was misunderstood because he told the story wrong. He was misunderstood because I was just a sad monkey. I was so nice and pretty, but you took everything from me. And then he's like, "No, you used to rip apart everything. I remember." You ripped off her face. Like,
that was a good episode.
It was a movie.
Fucking budget, Jojo. Was that a movie? I thought that was an episode.
No, it was a movie. I remember that. I love that movie.
Powerpuff Girls is shit. Anyway, these two psychopaths. Yeah, I think the dynamic is very interesting. How they changed. They flipped the whole idea of like the protagonist, the guy you're supposed to like, is he does not care about the people. He's supposed to be the hero, but he doesn't really give a shit. And then the eventual bad guy. And even still, I'm pretty sure he has like the same kind of philosophy in our current generation, whatever his name is. Satoru?
Ghetto. Yeah, Satoru. Something like
that. He has the same kind of philosophy. What you say, Mace?
Yeah, that was his name.
Oh, it was? Okay. So it is Satoru? Or is it Ghetto? I don't know.
Well, I will look it up.
Suguru.
Let's call him Rebecca.
Satoru is Gojo, and the other guy is Suguru Geto.
Suguru. Okay.
It's Geto and Gojo.
Geto and Gojo.
I like that.
You like that because that's literally their names.
It's the G brothers. G. So yeah, he still has the
G Unit.
Oh, 50 Cent. They kind of, I can see it.
Big Sean, but you're close.
True. Even in this, he still talks. Am I wrong in thinking that he still talks about how he still feels like it's survival of the weakest, even in the current.
Yeah, he said that. Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept his ideals the entire time, whereas Gojo evolved and changed as he got smarter, but also is like, but then this guy like super, he went to like the wrong level of it.
He just has a different way of how he thinks like it should be executed. Right. Like they're both kind of at the same place now where you have to protect the weak, but they just have different ideas of going through it. He wants to kill all the strong people. And Gojo's like, "You're fucking insane. I'm one of the strong people, dude. I'll just protect the weak instead. It's cool." So I do like that dynamic.
The guy just has a warped a warped way of thinking about it. Because like as a kid, he understands and then he's like, "Oh no, I'm sure we'll see this season like somebody strong beat him." He's like, "This is why you all have to die." Like, isn't that kind of what the strong are doing to the weak? Like, what's the? I don't
we
get.
already saw how this ends.
Yeah. We did. We saw the movie. I just don't get how it. Like, what's the difference? They end up being the same people. Once you get better as a weak and you protect the weak and you're killing the strong, like, what you're on the opposite side of it now. Because if you're killing the strong, then they're not stronger than you, which makes them weak.
I think he's gonna kill himself afterwards.
Yo.
Ooh.
Can I say that? TOS. My bad. I meant
It's delete.
I delete. I mean, hold on. Can we cut in? Let's.
You delete him. All
right, cool. So he's gonna reincarnate himself
into a fridge, hopefully.
Yeah, into a fridge.
Oh, that'd be hard. So that way he can get filled up.
So we know they're gonna beat the hell out of these guys. Like, I like that the place exploded and the girl just got chucked out of the room. Like, she didn't like blow up or get hurt or anything. She just got chucked out of the room. Like,
I also like how they just decide, oh, you're going to be sacrificed. My bad.
Yeah, literally. And then they're like, yo, you're on this team, yo, you're on this version of the school or whatever it is. I don't know. I like where the season is going, obviously, and I do like learning, but I really wish we had gotten another season of these guys before. That's just my thing. Again, like just one season, or even like, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. That's like my biggest complaint of season 1.
I don't know how it's going to be broken down, but it might be like, I know that they said that there's going to be 3 different arcs in this season. So
also one of them might be the forward season or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to be a 24 banger.
It's going to be a 23 banger.
Oh, 23 banger?
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 cores, basically.
2 cores.
They'll have time. It doesn't have to all be the past.
Yeah. Overall, I really liked the episode. Gojo is fire. I knew there was going to be a meme about Gojo with the knives, but like I didn't figure it was going to come out so soon though. Like, come on, bros.
It's good that it came out.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate a little. Just out here just abusing the memes immediately as it comes out.
You gotta be on top of it.
Whatever, man. And they didn't even use an anime. They like the one meme that I saw was about like Magic the Gathering or something. Like, come on, bro.
Legit, yeah.
Wait, what? There's a Magic the Gathering anime out?
No, I'm saying they used the Gojo meme of the swords or the knives aiming at him.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, name one take that will get you looking like this. And it's about Magic the Gathering. And I'm like, all right, dude. Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
One of those memes. I saw a new one. I saw a Pokemon one. It was like May and Ash. I think they were in the middle of water. And it was Sharpedos all around them. And it's the same thing.
That's kind of raw. That's kind of raw.
I was like, okay. I've never seen this one before.
Oh, May and Max, you mean?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it could have been May and Max. Maximilian
Pegasus.
Speaking of, I'm not sure.
Where's the transition that you're doing with this? You want to let us know?
Not sure.
Okay, I'm glad. What are you? So, what are you guys watching? So, we didn't all watch everything because there was a little confusion in the chat where I said this is something that someone said we should watch, and that means watch it. We learned that that's not what I mean after the Ninja series. Okay,
did we learn that?
We did learn that.
Or did you expect us to learn that?
I definitely expected us to learn that as grown men to understand.
Did you asbestos?
Yeah,
yes, we let that slide. Let that slide.
Isn't that a rap lyric?
Yeah, by Big Sean.
Yeah.
We let that slide.
They asparagus. I remember when he said that.
That's my favorite bar. Oh, damn, Big Sean would go. But that's it. But I
you're watching, Joey.
So I'm watching. I'm watching a few things. So I'm not on episode 2 of a lot of them. So I'm watching obviously the Jobless Reincarnation because I really enjoyed the second and first season. I noticed that you also caught up on all of that.
Probably, if I can interrupt for half a second.
Go ahead.
It is probably the second
greatest Isekai?
Yes.
Behind slime, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I knew you'd say that.
The second best Isekai I've ever seen.
I knew you'd say that. It's definitely a fantastic Isekai because it's a different approach to it. And I hate world building usually, but the way they approach it in this one,
perfectly.
Yeah, they do it really. I hate world building.
Watch it.
Oh my god, I don't like. I like world building, but I don't need world building for 50 billion episodes. But the way they did this is nice. I like the way they did it. Yeah, it was
literally. I if you saw me on the Crunchyroll,
yeah, I do. I see them all here. They're all gone. You tore through this thing.
Through them. That shit was so good.
Literally tore through this. But in terms of other stuff that I am watching this season, obviously, like I said, Jobless. I saw episode 1 of I Am Actually the Strongest. I'm not sure if I'll actually continue or not, but we'll see. I started to watch Masume-kun's Revenge, but then I watched the first minute, and then I saw the description, and I was like, I can't watch this. And so I dropped that instantly. Sweet Reincarnation. I'm a sucker for reincarnations. His name is Pastry, by the way, and there's like a Lord Cabbage and stuff. So I love isekai. So I'm watching that.
I saw that, and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this because it looks
dumb.
Looks a little soft.
So you know how people die in isekai? Sometimes they get hit by a truck gun. That's what they call it, truck gun. Mm-hmm. Truck gun comes through and kills somebody. Other times they die stupid ways. This guy died because he was he was basically trying to be the best pastry chef in the world. He made like this beautiful swan. I think it was swan or phoenix or whatever it was, and it fell on him and he died while he was trying to move it. It's like to win a competition or whatever. So, nice little food killing you. But that was nice. But yeah, so I'm watching that. I'll be watching the vending machine because you guys suggested it, aka Mace. I'll be watching vending machine. And the other thing I was debating, I haven't started it yet, but I was debating watching this Malevolent Spirits thing.
I've seen it. Not the episode, but I've seen it like being recommended.
And then Chimpack said, yeah, I saw it recommend too. And Chimpack said Liar Liar is something I should watch. And also obviously the zombie one, that Maverick, that I'll be watching for the next week. But that's basically one, besides like One Piece, that's basically what I'm watching. And like the occasional rewatch of like some Ippo fights and some Black Clover fights that always pop up on my recommended. So I was like, okay, let me go back to the episode and see what happened. But that's basically what I'm watching this season. At the moment anyway. What about you guys?
Interesting. Chimpack? Mace?
Yeah, so I haven't watched much. I have only seen 3 animes, including Jujutsu Kaisen. I've seen the new season of Bleach, which is all right. This is a setup episode. And then the vending machine anime, which I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling in the first half, but it got pretty good. It got decent. I'm actually excited for the next episode. I think it's like 2 days.
Okay, give me a slight little spoiler. So he's reincarnated as a vending machine?
Yeah. So what happens? This is the first 5 minutes. So he like wakes up and he realizes, oh, I'm a vending machine, and he can only say like 5 different phrases. And
wait, he wakes up as a vending machine. They didn't do a little flashback of him dying of a vending machine crushing him or something.
They do that a little bit later, but he realizes that he's like, he can only speak in 5 different phrases, and they're all like standard vending machine stuff.
Right? Did a vending machine crush him?
Kind of. I'll get to that.
He was probably trying. Yo, you never kicked a vending machine to get like a snack that got stuck or something. He maybe did that and got blown up. The difference between that
before, but
but the difference between that and this is like the vending machine. And not to cut you off too long, Mace, but the vending machines in anime are like you press a button and you don't really see much. The food just ends up coming out, or like coffee or whatever it is. So this is really funny. But yeah, go on, please.
So what happens is like, he has these 5 phrases. He can't speak normal English. He speaks like or not English, Japanese.
English.
He doesn't speak English, the universal language.
English, yeah.
But he basically gets a flashback where he's on his moped, and in front of him is a truck with a vending machine, and he sees the vending machine about to fall down. So he decides to run his moped to the vending machine and catch it as it's falling down like the side of a cliff.
All right, I ain't watching this show.
He's like, he loves vending machines for some reason. This is his character trait. He loves vending machines. So
no.
It's a little silly, a little wacky.
That's a isekai, right? I don't expect a lot from a isekai. I usually watch them because I want to chill, good time.
Nah, it was literally 5 seconds ago. We was talking about how I just watched one of the greatest isekais ever.
Yeah, and you know what I'm talking, bro. And they're exceptions, and when we find those exceptions, they're perfect, right? They're great.
At the rating on Reborn as a vending machine.
Let me tell you. I already know what you're about to tell me. It's about to be like it's about to be the number anything under 4.2.
It's like
4.4.
Yep. He said anything under 4.5 is garbage. He said anything under 4.5.
I see 7.13.
What?
Well, that's on 9
But
It's trash.
but I will say that, like, you know, there's one isekai actually I'm not watching that I think came out last season, which was season 2 of Smartphone Reincarnated. And the reason I dropped it because episode 1 like was just too much for me. I was like, oh, I'm done with this crap. So there's definitely isekais I drop as well. Like I get tired of that I don't like to see. But
because some of that shit is just bullshit. It's just like, oh, what am I?
I don't mind dudes being overpowered. I don't mind that.
No, it's not. It's not. At least for me, it's not the dudes being overpowered. It's the it's when it's like when you follow the exact same formula, like literally, like all these shows have a formula, right? All the genres have a formula that they go along loosely. Like the good ones go along loosely and they do their own thing. They put their own twists on certain things and stuff like. But the bad ones, it's like copy and paste. There's no creativity, there's no originality. And every episode feels like you're watching the same shit over and over again. And it's just
which is why Moet, I really, really suggest to you, and I've said it before, to watch I Was Reincarnated into a Dating Game. You would freaking love it, dude. It's about a main character that is not only extremely self-aware, but he just says it how it is every time. He doesn't give in to tropes. He doesn't do anything. He's not oblivious to crap. Like I think you'd love it. I really think you'd love it.
Trapped in a dating sim?
Yeah, Trapped in a Dating Simulator. It's really good.
That reminds me of that villainous anime we saw, like, what was it, 2 seasons ago? Or I think Mo saw it in me.
Yeah, the villainous thing that he really liked.
The villainous show is actually good, though.
It was good.
I'm not saying this one's not.
Trapped in a Dating anime is really good. I think it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite isekais as well. Well, it's not.
Some games is tough for mobs. I guess that is kind of like the genre.
When I read it and when it said top for mobs, I thought mob was like, you know, mobsters, but mob is just like, you know, the randoms in
NPCs.
Yeah, NPCs basically in games. So he becomes like a side character basically, but he's such. You'll like it because you'll like it. Just watch it.
I might check that out. It looks
whenever you get the chance. But what else are you watching?
Did Chimpeg go?
I think Chimpeg's the only one left. Chimpeg did go. He went away. Chimpeg, you back?
Went home.
Yeah, I'll talk about the ones I'm watching. So let's see. I like we discussed earlier, I caught up on Jobless Reincarnation. So I'll be watching the second season of that. I can't wait for it to come out. I was going to watch it before the podcast, but I started watching Zom 100 instead. And I'm not mad at that. Zom, I only saw half of it, I think. Mm-hmm. But the half I saw was pretty good. Honestly, it was kind of, I was like, yo, I'm kind of feeling homie. Like,
yeah.
Like he's going through it. And I'm like, yo, I'm right there with you, brother. We'll get through it one day at a time, brother. One day at a time. I just got to keep saying that too. So I like that one. I also saw Am I the Strongest? That one it's all right. You know, it's nothing too special, but we'll see how that goes. That's also one of the.
Dude, Am I the Strongest is weird, right? It's like literally mid, right? Like it's.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I like it yet at all.
I can't really tell. It's just gonna be one of those animes that just I just used to waste time basically.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. That's exactly how I'd say it too. Like I saw the new episode come out and I was like, I don't really care right now. I'll watch it later.
Yeah, when I get some free time, some time to waste, I'll just go ahead and put that on.
Literally.
Watch that shit. I'm also gonna watch let me go down. I'm gonna check out Liar Liar because Chimpeg recommended it.
Chimpeg did recommend that.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was his one.
It's not a recommendation. I just said I watched it and it's not bad.
What does that sound like to you guys? What does that sound like to you guys?
I'm being told that when Maverick said to recommend something, that's my recommendation.
Yeah. We can't have it both ways, Chimpeg.
Listen, what I'm saying is this show, it can turn very quickly into an awful show. But right now it's not awful. I see the potential for awful. I see the potential for awful right there.
The awful potential right in front of me.
But so far it is not awful.
So this sounds like a glowing recommendation to me.
Okay, dude.
And when this shit turns trash, trust and believe I will come back to you and I'm thinking, why did you recommend this bullshit? So I'm gonna check out Liar Liar. Unfortunately,
I will watch Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh my god!
You're gonna watch
dude.
Rent a Girlfriend season?
Yeah,
You've seen the first two seasons?
Yes.
Damn.
Sorry.
Wait, there's two seasons of this.
Wait,
There's
Mo,
three. This is the third
Did you
season.
start watching it because it was in your recommendations? All those damn clips about Rent a Girlfriend.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, because they're
Literally.
everywhere.
They are
They're
everywhere. I was
everywhere.
thinking about watching it too. That's because I saw it.
They're literally everywhere.
What is this propaganda?
You get bombarded with like 50 clips of Rent because YouTube heard you say the word rent and girlfriend. I was talking about moving.
Bro,
So they are putting this shit into my box. What were you saying?
the is Rent a Girlfriend the one when he like bumps into her or something? Like he's like putting no, that's not Rent a Girlfriend. What's the one with the like the dude is like they're in a clothes thing and he's like making dresses for her or something or measuring.
Oh, My Dress Up Darling?
Yeah.
That one gets so much, dude. It's a really good one though. It's really good. I've never clicked on that because I'm scared that comes up.
Edgar will die on this hill that show is good. That show is not good.
Oh, Edgar, let us know down below if you hadn't managed to listen to this, bro.
I think Dress Up Darling's alright. It's okay.
I didn't like it. I can see why people would like it, but I didn't like it.
Why? Because it was like
it's too much. It's too much for me.
Yeah, because it's like real love. Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna get this Kiki Palmer Usher in here, okay?
Oh god.
But yeah, so I'm gonna watch Rent a Girlfriend. It's rated a 4.3 on Crunchyroll.
Trash.
Still too high. I feel like 4.3 is still a little too high, but fuck it.
Wait, is Crunchyroll out of 10 or out of 5?
It's out of 5.
Oh, that's not bad. 4.3.
No. You don't understand. You weren't paying attention last week when Mo was talking about the ratings.
Yeah, we discussed it last week. Yo, anything less than a 4.6, this show is fucking trash. Anything like about 4.7, this show's probably mid. 4.8, okay.
Crunchyroll rankings are like the Japanese yen.
It's very tight. All right, very tight. And then 4.9, this show's excellent. You can basically, if you see a 4.9, you can go ahead and click that.
Go ahead and click. You know, and the worst thing is about all these rankings, I don't even know where to find them. I'm on the Crunchyroll app. I'm on the Crunchyroll like desktop app, and I'm like, where are these rankings?
No idea. Yeah, I feel you. I have no idea where to rate either. Oh no, you can rate one. You can rate one after. I don't know where you find the actual one, but I know you can do the regular rate.
Because I was looking at the rating for Liar Liar. I was like, man, I remember Moa said 4.6 is trash. So let me look at the rating. I can't find the rating anywhere.
Liar Liar 4.7.
Okay.
So it's mid.
So it might be mid.
Okay. It's midi. The other one is Rurouni.
Are you okay, Scooby?
Scooby, like
Rurouni
Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin. So just to give you, I'll read the description. I'm not gonna read all this. I'll read half the description for you guys. During the upheaval of the Bakumatsu era, there was an imperialistic warrior feared as a Hitoriki Batsusuma. However, upon the arrival of the new era, the Batsusuma disappeared from the public eye, leaving behind just his legend of the strongest revolutionary warrior.
Oh, this is one of them. Yeah, I skipped that stuff. I usually skip that.
Years later in downtown Tokyo on the 11th year of the Meiji. So it's...
You said a lot of fake words.
Yeah, I don't. That just sounds like if you're not interested in reading it, I'm not interested in watching it.
No.
If you're not even gonna put 10% in the reading of it,
no. I haven't said the best part of it yet. Average rating 4.9. It's a must watch.
Jeez,
it's a must watch. 4.9.
It's one of those classic animes that they remade.
Oh, is that what it is?
Wait, I watched this anime. I recognize it's
Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's real. Wait, hold up. No wonder that's super rated high, dude. I watched this back in the day, Mo. This is good.
It's not super high on my anime list. It's 7.95.
This is you know what? So, you know why I thought this was bad? Because Moet was not speaking English. But yeah, this is
show's in Japanese. What do you want me to do?
You weren't speaking Japanese either.
He was speaking pretty fluent Japanese. I understood a little bit.
Yeah,
Place at Tokugawa, Bakumatsu, Shogunate. Yeah, I knew what it was up.
It's the wandering samurai or some crap.
Yeah.
The wandering. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
watched-
Liar on my anime list is a 7.13, so keep that in mind.
Not bad, dude. I watched the original one from like I don't know if this came out in the 90s or early 2000s. I think it was the 90s, but I watched the original one, so I might actually watch this too.
Yeah,
There you go.
All right.
See?
Yeah, the original was great. I was actually rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho at a point too recently.
I wanted to. I was thinking about it, and I'm not.
Did
doing
you know
it.
that Yu Yu Hakusho is the creator of Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter, yes.
I did not.
Never watched Yu Yu Hakusho.
But you never
I
did.
watched
I
Yu Yu Hakusho
actually
too.
prefer it. 200.
Wait, what?
I actually like Yu Yu Hakusho more than
Yu Yu Hakusho has some really clean fights.
it does.
Like some really good
You don't gotta convince me. I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho twice. It's a great show. But I mean, have you seen Hunter x Hunter before?
I have.
Yeah,
But
I've seen both.
Oh fuck!
Come on.
Come on, man.
I've seen Hunter x Hunter and Hunter x Hunter 2011.
No,
Oh yeah, I've seen Hunter x Hunter 2014.
Was it 14? Was it what?
it's 2011.
Yeah, but I saw it in 2014. That's what I
Oh,
said.
okay. Oh.
Thank you for that information.
What are you guys watching down below? Please let us know, and also give us some suggestions of what. So you said you want to do the next part, right? What are we ready? Oh, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about this. So I'm watching One Piece, obviously, and we got the reveal of Lin Lin, aka Big Mom. Now, little spoiler for One Piece: Big Mom just died on screen, so we don't know if she actually died, but she's basically dead, right? It's not confirmed, but she's basically dead. Fell through a hole, whatever. And we got the little flashback of her, and then we saw her after she had 80 kids. I just thought that was a very funny comparison to see, because she got the glow up, right? She got the glow up in her like 30s, and then obviously you have 80 kids. It's gonna take a little toll. Excuse me.
And old age, like
And age is up.
and old age.
Literally. So it was just cool to see it was just funny. And the only reason I'm saying this is because Omni posted this, and I was like, yeah, dude, she had like 1 billion kids.
It's funny too because like as a kid she was like an ugly kid, and then she's like okay.
She had her glow up. Yeah.
Kind of looks like who's the guy in Blackbeard's team?
Hero.
The witch, the girl. Yeah,
the girl.
Kind of looks like her, kind of with like the nose. Actually, no, maybe I think I'm Brule, which makes sense.
All right, we're back. We're going to be doing ranking as well, adding on to the podcast. We'll be ranking the battles shown in the anime that we've seen. And yeah, you guys can just take it away. So we're currently ranking Hitman Reborn. I think that's a solid B or A, easily.
I agree.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it'd be.
I would put it in like the lower half of B. I've only watched like 50 episodes, and I stopped watching it.
Damn, hater. That's okay.
I couldn't get into it.
That sounds like a you thing. You watched 50 episodes?
I watched it, and you're talking to the guy who watched One Piece multiple times. Okay,
That is crazy.
Yeah,
no, it's not. You can definitely there's definitely some fights in One Piece that are worth rewatching.
The whole show though?
But you don't rewatch the whole show.
It's an adventure. Okay, you can't just stop. You don't start in the middle of an adventure. You start from the beginning.
If I could get like a 2,000 hour just cut of every episode back to back, I'd watch it.
Oh yeah, easily.
One Piece would be so much better if instead of 1,000 episodes, it was like a couple hundred.
Well, that makes no difference.
No.
If it's a couple hundred versus 1,000, if you're already in the hundreds, it makes no difference.
It really doesn't.
It makes a huge difference because there's so much filler and trash in One Piece that doesn't matter.
There's some filler that actually is amazing and does matter.
Yeah, like the G4 arc.
Yep, literally.
That's
Navy
the only good one.
Literally Navy. Yeah, great. All right, so Dragon Ball GT. This is look. It's a D most likely, but it had some really good meme moments like Vegeta with the mustache and things. But it's definitely a D. Like it wasn't even good. We got Gogeta.
Gogeta is split. Gogeta bumps us to a C in my opinion.
I think it's a D
That
plus.
shit is trash.
That's
Hello?
a D plus, bro.
That
is a nice
trash.
little D plus.
Why did he travel to a different planet with his granddaughter? Like, what are you doing?
So like
Well,
he got the Super Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
He had to, otherwise the Earth was going to explode.
Yeah, come
No, it
on.
wasn't. The Earth was fine.
No, it wasn't.
People wasting their time on bullshit.
Why was there an evil wish granter?
Because the evil energy that comes up every single time you use
Yeah.
Dragon Balls.
No,
but
that's
it's
the
using
dragons.
big-
That's a different thing. It was
They just make stuff up as they go.
Exactly. The dragon has no evil energy it releases.
I never watched Super.
The only good thing about this was the Super Saiyan 4. Literally, Super Saiyan 4 was the
Yeah.
cleanest thing ever about this.
About G
Super should be Super.
Super is at least
I think
C.
I think
Super
it's
is
a
like
C.
yes. C
I
or
don't think
like
it's a
low
B,
B.
dude. They did TN dirty in this. Like he
Who
trains.
cares about TN?
No, look, listen. The reason it sucks is because he was training the entire time, and he gets out immediately. Right? It makes no sense. He was literally training.
He's human. No
I
one.
do.
Well, I guess he's not human. I think they confirmed
Is
he's
he
an alien.
human?
No, he's like
Yeah.
half alien. Or, not half, but like very small percentage.
I like it that Master Roshi though. I
Master
do.
Roshi was lit.
Yeah, Master Roshi, he has his part.
I,
It's a high C.
I
I
go
see.
low, maybe low C, maybe.
I see.
Because I'm thinking
I
about
see.
like the recap arc when they did like all the movies.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's fair.
that was garbage.
What is Z? Now Z obviously inspired a lot, but
Yeah,
watching
it's
Dragon Ball Z,
iconic.
but watching Dragon Ball Z growing up, it was pretty boring. The talking back and forth they did at times, like the discussion
Yeah.
back and forth. I remember the Saiyan saga was really fun in the games, but in the show, like all the in between was not fun.
I don't even
It
remember the
wasn't, no.
Saiyan saga.
I disagree.
Yeah, like my best memories of Dragon Ball isn't even like the anime. It's just like the games where you just play through the
The games are
story.
incredible. The games are literally incredible. I think the story was done better. I also think Abridged was a really good story
Abridged is
for,
really good too.
for
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
Insane.
I
But,
can't,
okay.
I can't put back Dragon Ball Z in. I think A is too much. Like it's iconic, but like
It
A
has
is
to be at
way
least A. It's a classic.
it's a classic.
I'm gonna
It's-
say it's at least B. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't hate it going to A, but I feel B is reasonable.
I would put it in A if we include Kai.
if
like,
we include Kai, I
What
think-
I'm thinking is Kai.
Yeah,
So-
because like Kai has good pacing, but I also like some of the filler in Dragon Ball Z, like the driver's test when Piccolo's just driving the car.
That was great.
The Snake Road
I
thing
like,
too.
I like
as
him
well.
screaming for like 3 episodes.
Oh yeah,
I
hard.
actually like Dragon Ball more than Dragon Ball Z. If I'll be honest,
I agree. I enjoy
Because
Dragon Ball more.
there were actually like fights and stuff, and like Goku's now in Super using more strategy and things as well. And he did towards the end of Dragon Ball Z as well. But there were legitimate fights and martial arts were like a big thing. I love the enemies. It actually felt like I liked it a lot. I
I
like.
never watched it.
It was really good, dude.
Dragon Ball's okay.
Dragon
it was
Ball's my
funny,
favorite
too.
out of the 4. Just because the
Yeah,
King
me
Piccolo
too.
fight's like my favorite fight in the entire
King
series.
Piccolo fight's great. The story is hilarious too. Like it actually feels like an abridged.
I think this is like A, right above Dragon Ball.
I think it goes above Z too. I agree with you.
Yeah. Like, all right, next is the goat. The goat.
As much as I hate to say this, it's at least an A.
One Piece.
Yeah,
Are we doing anime or manga for this?
What?
anime.
Anime.
So we're putting One Piece high because it's a classic, right?
We
Well,
went Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z
There-
high as well.
There are some arcs of One Piece that are actually really good. Despite how bad some of the episodes
Pacing
or
is
some
some of the
entire
pacing.
arcs are, there's some arcs that are just incredibly good.
Wano is really beautiful, and I like the fights they do with it. And they actually are starting to wrap up. I think we're gonna get Gear 5 in like 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, probably. It's
Like
it's
as
soon.
soon as Nico Robin joined the crew, it started popping off.
It was that's like right after Alabasta, all the way to maybe New Fishman Island. That's
Well, I mean, I would say all the way to freaking. Oh, you said New Fishman Island.
New Fishman Island.
Okay, no, okay. I thought because I was like, you didn't skip Water 7. Like you saying Fishman.
No, I'm
oh,
saying straight until like Fishman. Actually, no, the Gecko Maria arc is kind of a. I don't enjoy it that much. It's always a slog for me to
Brooks,
read.
I love Brooks' part because I love the
Yeah,
note.
the song for Book is.
Yeah, Brooke is really emotional.
No, it has great
apparently it's
parts.
One Piece.
It has great parts, but
But like the thing is, like the only thing that I enjoyed about that entire arc was the one song. So
the song
that's
Laboon.
that's how bad One Piece is. Like, yeah, I enjoy one song out of an entire arc, but that one song was like really sick.
It was
I love the fights in that Dekomori though. When they had to fight Zombie Luffy, I like that.
yeah, but before that was kind of annoying. Okay,
you, didn't you didn't like Usopp scaring the girl?
Okay. Persona was
Come
good
on,
too.
that
Perona,
fight was
sorry.
so good. That fight was so good.
I like Perona. I like what Absalon is his name? Yeah, the invisible guy.
Yeah,
Absalon.
I like Absalon too. Dude had an invisible shotgun.
I didn't care for Hogback that much. Like his entire fight.
That's fair.
But I think the in between the fights were just like kind of slow paced, and that's like my only issue with it.
I mean, I really like Water 7. I really like when they're in the prison.
Oh,
like,
Water
I love
7's
those.
great.
Water 7 is great. The prison is great. I put A.
Rainford. Yeah, I like it.
Rainford is great too. Yeah.
I'm biased, so I'm putting it above Dragon Ball.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. So Mo, you said you like Shippuden more than Naruto, but I actually really enjoyed watching Naruto more than Shippuden, and that's only because Shippuden's when they started chucking planets and having these insane powers, whereas Naruto kind of similar to. They already had insane powers in Naruto because they're ninjas. But I like the growth. I love the growth of Naruto, and that's also like maybe I'm biased because I used to watch with my sister every Saturday night, right? And we literally watched like the Naruto Hundo when they watched all 100 episodes in a row, and leading up to him versus Neji, which was such a sick fight.
It was.
Like, I think Naruto Shippuden, the best fight for me was after Naruto, not even the fight of him versus Pain, but when he beats Pain and comes back to the village and the village loves him. Like that was like for me a conclusion of regular Naruto, not necessarily Shippuden-esque. But I don't know. I like regular Naruto more than Shippuden because even though the fights mattered more in Shippuden than regular Naruto because they were literally planetary like destruction type fights.
But that's not all the fight. That's not all the fights either.
I know there's crazy. No, I agree, but
there's a lot of hand-to-hand combat too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Naruto had more hand-to-hand, and Naruto also felt because they were kids and they were still learning and growing, like they weren't already. It's the same thing. Reason why I don't like Boruto. Like I don't like them starting off with everything. I like the growth of Naruto. I thought if you watch Naruto as well without any filler.
Did you watch Boruto?
Parts of it, yeah, I have.
They didn't start off like that.
No, the dude already a goat. Freaking running around and doing all that crap.
He was already doing like the Rasengan. Like he was doing it fake. Like he had a machine for it, but he was already doing it.
He had a machine for it. It wasn't real. And then he actually had to learn it. And then he couldn't even really get it down. Like he still like.
I just like Naruto more. I just like Naruto more than Shippuden personally. Because I like Naruto. Naruto for me is a high B, like a really high B.
No, I agree.
Of Naruto that dragged for me. That's
for sure. Have you ever watched Naruto without filler? There was a download of Naruto with no filler.
Go back and watch over it again too. It's
that's the thing too, dude. I can go back and watch Naruto more than I can go back and watch Shippuden because Shippuden drags like crazy because it's the war and all the history behind it. And this is the big thing about Shippuden: the freaking Orochimaru music that plays throughout all of Shippuden. Like the tense music things is like every episode with Shippuden. Because there's so much talking and discussing it. And like I actually think Naruto is more easy to rewatch. Whereas Shippuden, I'll rewatch the fights on YouTube. Just the actual fights like put together.
With Shippuden, I always get stuck around like episode 40 if I'm rewatching it. Just because like the Sai arc is just so annoying to sit through. I freaking
hate it. Yeah, I hate Sai as well. Like as a character and everything. It's like, yo, this is really. Why are you here? I don't need Sasuke too.
Sasuke's okay. Like people love him. I just
no.
Think
I
he's average.
I don't need Sasuke too. Like
Sasuke too. Oh yeah.
No, I don't need Sasuke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't feel the same as you guys. Shippuden has some of the greatest fight scenes ever. Some of the greatest choreography for fight scenes, and then the stories. I mean, it's top tier. Naruto is just a classic. I don't know why it's B.
I think Naruto is I mean you could put Shippuden higher if you want, but I think Naruto had better fights because he didn't know what to do, which is why I like it. Like he had to figure things out.
What do you mean he didn't know what to do?
Like we actually got to see him like train all day and lose all his energy to summon Gamabunta and like versus Gaara and like
but you're saying that like he didn't train in Shippuden though.
He did, but he's already more powerful at that point. Like obviously he did Sage Mode and all that crap. Like I'm just saying, like the difference.
There's so much training.
I just think there's a big difference between chucking planets and stuff and the actual like.
And then you keep saying chucking planets when it's not. That's like the last 20 episodes is when
Pain was a huge part. Pain was a huge freaking part of this though.
You're talking about the last 30 episodes of a 400 episode season though.
Oh, Pain was just a huge part. I don't know.
No, I get what Joey's saying. It's like with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, where Dragon Ball was more grounded. Like the original Naruto was more grounded than Shippuden.
Yeah, and I like that about it.
Okay,
It's about like what
fair
you
to
prefer in your
that.
fight scenes,
But
basically.
I'm just saying, my point is that I don't think it's fair to take away from an anime for having fantasy elements. Like it's still
there's fantasy in the original.
It's an anime. It's about ninjas doing chakra and magic, basically. Like, who cares how powerful they get? What does that matter?
Sometimes it gets too excessive, you know, and that can kind of throw people out. It really just depends on like what you fell in love with the series.
Bro, I just freaking hated all the talking like, to put in like, and I know Naruto had a lot of it too, but I hated like because it was a more. That's the big thing too. It was super serious tone. It was super serious most of the time because it was all serious, and that obviously they meant the fights had more impact and stuff. But like, I like Naruto too because the jokes and things like that, it had jokes in Shippuden. I know I watched Shippuden. I watched Shippuden on NarutoShippuden.com or whatever the hell it was called.
You did actually.
What?
I don't know that you've seen Shippuden.
I have seen Shippuden. I just like that Naruto was actually, like you said, more grounded and had like more jokes and things around like that. Akame Kill is Moa told me to watch this because everybody died.
This is a Z. This is a Z. Me and Blunder watched this together. It's a Z. Like it's the worst show we've ever
Blunder
seen.
watched it together.
It's definitely
Yeah,
not the worst one ever,
Keep that at currently ranking. Keep that at currently ranking.
Okay.
I told you to watch that, Joey.
You did.
Oh, I did. Everybody
wanted-
does buy it.
Yeah, I wanted something to watch and like, yeah, it was a. I don't know how I feel.
It was awful.
I mean, it's called.
They kill off characters for no reason. Like they have no substance. Like there's no rhyme or reason as to why they kill off the characters, and then they just give character traits that make no sense. And it's just like this is the worst. This is the worst I've seen in a while. And like one of the antagonists falls in love with the main character. It's like, oh dude, get me out.
Yeah, she tries to keep him.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
What's the problem?
Z. He said Z.
Put it in Z. Put it in
I mean,
Z,
we can
bro.
all all get one Z. So that's Chip back Z.
That's
I'm
not,
gonna be
that's,
honest.
no.
I'm glad
No,
that
that's
you
your Z,
wasted your
because you were-
Z because I only watched the first episode and then I stopped
No,
watching.
that's your Z Chip back because you were so passionate about that. Like the
You're very
second we said
passionate
it, you literally spoke up and said this garbage is trash.
It might be the only one that I actually think is Z. Actually, so we're good.
You could put Shippuden in A-. I'm fine with putting it up there.
We'll put it on like the end of A.
I think Naruto's high A anyway. In terms of currently ranking,
We got
I like-
Bleach.
I like Bleach. So this is my problem with Bleach, right?
Mhm.
My dude becomes everything, right?
Yeah.
He's a Quincy. He's an Orangar. He's everything, right? So that's my. Now that's not to say I didn't like that as a kid growing up, right? I freaking loved it, and I loved regular Bleach too. This is another thing that I liked way more before the time skip as well. But I haven't watched current Bleach. But I actually liked Bleach a lot more before the time skip, and I think it should have ended after the fight with Aizen. Thank you. I think Bleach for sure should have ended after the fight with Aizen.
Yeah, there was like some kickback. I didn't mind the Fullbringer arc because I kind of like it. It's back to like One Piece with like the new Fishman Island arc. Not a lot of people like it, but I like, especially after like One Piece where it was the war arc and everyone was just having a bad time. I wanted the crew to have an easy time after all that. Like otherwise, there's no point.
That's fair.
Can you imagine having a hard time right after you train for 3 years?
I like the cooldown. I like the cooldown. As well.
Bleach had a different issue where I was like, okay, now he's struggling against like people he wouldn't have an issue like halfway through the first season, or not the first season, like the first half.
Yeah.
So like I was okay with it slowing down and just like there was like a floodgate on like the power scale.
How are we rating this? Like because Bleach is another one of those shows where it's like kind of a classic, but
it's one of the big three.
It's the least B. It's the least B. Like, this is one of my all-time favorites. But I'm okay with like placing in B because I know there's like pacing issues. But the openings are bangers. Like
I wouldn't mind placing Bleach with all the other classics.
A-.
the A's.
Put A-.
Yeah,
Both.
Some great.
definitely not above Naruto.
Fairy Tail's a C or D, but
Never
my
mind.
best thing about Fairy Tail, you can put it there. The best thing about Fairy Tail was the pacing. Like so I started watching Fairy Tail when I'm watching One Piece and other things. And Fairy Tail, you're 50 episodes in. He's had 50 different fights at this point.
Yeah.
He's had 50 different fights, power-ups and things. Now this is the definition of random power-ups that make no sense. Everybody gets.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But at least it's consistently garbage. throughout the entire. Like it's not. Oh no, I'm gonna lose here. No. You're consistently gonna get better and better. My biggest gripe with this show, besides it being whatever it was the time skip. Holy crap! I hated the time skip. Coming back, like I really, really, really hated that. But I enjoyed the movies. I enjoyed Fairy Tale as like I want something that I can like. The filler was all action the entire time. Something happened the entire time.
Fairy Tale is the junk food of anime.
It is junk food. I enjoyed watching it. I wouldn't place it high. The openings are good too. Do you guys remember the rap?
Yeah. No, I don't remember.
Oh my god.
The openings are pretty good though. I like the jump up one.
I like the piano one with Jalal. The first time Jalal shows up. Yeah. Remember the piano with Wendy and all that?
Yep. I like Gintama's a B for me.
Never seen it.
It's good. It's funny. It's funny. Like,
yeah, but its only issue is that it relies on everything else on this tier list.
Yes.
Yeah.
It literally does. I love the current arc. I think me and Moy, every episode was a damn near banger for the current arc of My Hero Academia.
My Hero.
Oh, for My Hero? Yeah. My Hero's
I put it at B. I put it at B. Mm-hmm. And the reason I put it at B is because it starts off very slow and it's very hard to like Chimpback hasn't gotten past episode 6, right? And it's kind of like Black Clover in a sense that you don't like the main character for a little bit and then you just start liking the main character
a little bit. I still don't like Deku.
You don't like Deku, Rogue Deku?
I like Rogue Deku, but like I haven't seen Rogue Deku yet. That's the thing.
It's fair. That's fair. I mean, I put it at B. I think Hero is a good introductory anime as well for people. Like this is the one I introduced it to my wife and got her into anime.
I think My Hero is probably one of the. It's probably starting to move into like the classic range.
I mean, I put it. I think it needs more, strong. But I put it next to Naruto. I could put it next to Naruto. I think they're.
See, my only issue with My Hero is that one scene in the beginning where he's on the computer and he's like, crying to his mom. It's like I want to be just like him, and he's pointing to All Might. That's probably
they don't like that meme everywhere.
What? No. I was going to say that's probably the strongest moment in My Hero, and nothing else was able to get close to that. At least not for me. So like, I enjoyed parts.
When he beat the monster and then he raised his fist up in the air for one last time.
Yeah, I didn't care about that.
My favorite part is when Joey posted tweet and it's like the next person is you, or something. I don't know.
Oh, that was a good moment too, where he's fighting Old for One.
Dude, when he did United States of Smash, that was so good too. Mm-hmm. Just in general, that was really.
Wait! Mace Chimpax said the same moment I did.
But he said it louder.
He said it louder. I actually heard it. What did you say? What did you say?
When he beat the monster and he held his fist up, literally the next scene afterwards, he's pointing to Midoriya saying, "It's you next."
Yeah, but
when you said monster, I was just
like he's thinking about the goop or some crap.
I'm thinking about like a Nomu.
It was so funny. It wasn't a Nomu, right? I've never even watched the show that far. I just see that thing on Twitter.
You know what else I like? When he kicked Bakugo. And he started like dancing on the floor, bro. That was so smooth.
It was like hitting on top.
Literally. What else we got after this?
We got Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer has to be a B.
It's like mid. I would even put it in C.
It's B. Don't put it there. Season 3 was fire. Or season 2.
If you listen to the general consensus, me personally, my opinion, I agree with Shinpei. But if you listen to the general consensus from people,
they put it high.
Probably a C show. No, it's probably a C show actually.
Yeah, it's probably C.
Listen. One of the things, one of my conspiracies is that season 3 is not as good because the opening is not by the same girl that made the first 2 openings. That's one of my conspiracy theories.
I believe it. I'm a big guy with like openings. If I don't enjoy the opening, I kind of don't care about the show.
Because that's one of the reasons why I think I enjoy JJK so much, because like JJK is good, right? But the opening and the ending of JJK are like 10 out of 10 both.
Freaking love when a trash anime gets a fire opening.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that Noragami?
Yeah, Noragami.
I never finished this.
I don't remember much about it.
I don't remember Noragami.
Want to put this in collective C?
This guy. I mean, I watched like the first 6 episodes. Like I dropped it.
Noragami.
It's about this guy who becomes he like tries to get a contract with the god. and there's a girl and like
Dude, it looks so freaking familiar. I've only seen it.
She tells him he smells and like he's like smelly. No, he smells.
Yeah, she's like smelling his, lifting his shirt up and stuff like that.
Like he smells.
Norgon. Oh yeah, I've seen the show.
Yeah, he smells, right, Moet?
Yeah, he
stinks.
I don't remember. I never about the show. Put ZZZ or I don't remember.
That's not Z. Norgon.
I don't remember.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but like I dropped it.
I mean, I just put Z. Change the title to Z or I don't remember. Like literally, cut ZZ or I don't know.
I'm telling you, Norigami's a C show. Just go put it as C.
I'm okay with putting it at C.
Jujutsu Kaisen is an A or an S.
I'm actually a Jujutsu Kaisen hater, so I would put this in like C.
It's an A then. Put it in A. Put that bad boy in A.
I would put this in B. My only issue with Jujutsu Kaisen is that
you're telling me this is worse than Dragon Ball.
Wait. What is this tier list right now? First of all, you're gonna put Jujutsu Kaisen with Demon Slayer?
You're gonna put it in the same tier as Fairy Tail?
I will put it higher up than Fairy Tail.
Crazy.
It's worse than Dragon Ball. Come on, bro.
Okay, I'll put it in front of there. That's what I think, at least. My only issue with Jujutsu Kaisen
is an A show.
Okay, I'll put it in B. That's the highest.
It's an A. It's an A.
No, it's
I'm going to redeem my Z's.
That's crazy. I'll allow the Z.
That is crazy.
It's an A, but I'll allow the Z.
I'm gonna defend Black Clover right here.
It's a terrible tier list. I just want to point that out now. I'm taking my signature off of it.
What even is that show you just added?
This is D Gray Man. Yeah, D Gray Man.
I thought that was Eureka 7 for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Black Clover. All right, it's hard to get. It's hard to get to.
Don't speak to its weakness first. Speak to its greatness.
Yeah,
Black Clover has incredible fights. It's one of my favorite tropes of a weak guy getting strong, and it's not. He's not just strong because he has the random items. He has the random item, but also he's trained all his life and continues to train even after getting it, which I like that.
Hard work.
Yeah. And I will say, I freaking hate Yuno. I think he's a terrible rival because he's kind of boring and overpowered. I think he's boring and overpowered. But I will say his biggest, I like the fact that when they were being presented in front of the kingdom as the best rookies of the year, Yuno used his full power against Asta. That way he could slash it and show that he had power too. I do like that. But I do think that sometimes, this is my issue, because I think that the show would have been great if it would have shown both of them training and both of them growing up and going with that. But Yuno kind of just seems to get powerful for no reason, gets power-ups every single time. Like he literally does. He literally just gets random powers.
It's the yin and yang of the balance of somebody who has natural born talent. Everything is
versus someone who works hard. Yeah, I get it. But I just hate that he just continues to get stronger without anything happening. I just think that he's a little boring as a rival for Asta.
I don't mind that too much. My issue is it's kind of like Fairy Tail, where I mean it's like popcorn for the eyes. You're just watching it and it's like, oh, it looks cool.
But just also to note, in talking about popular for the eyes, the animation for this show is mainly trash, except for when the animation is really bad, dude. At times, Asta looks like
first half is bad.
The first half is bad. When he gets his demon form, when they animated that was beautiful. When they animated that fight versus the witch, that was amazing. But then when he changes, when he gets the freaking with the time skip, and they make him look like this little macho muscle man, it's like, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad at times.
The animation quality gets way better after. Hold on, if I can find the episode real quick,
bro. This animation alone.
Literally, this is so bad. Why did they do him like this? No, but that's not even the bad one I'm talking about. I'll just look at it.
I know, but this image always comes to my mind when I think of Black Clover.
He looks like Goku, but he died and became a kid again.
GT, but in the same rank as GT. That's what I mean.
No, it's better than GT for sure. Black Clover is actually the story is actually really good. As it keeps going, it's actually really good.
Where is it?
I don't really care about the story that much in Black Clover.
I love the Black Bulls. I actually like all of them.
Oh, the Black Bulls are cool. Characters themselves, it's just like something about it where when I'm watching it, I'm just not engaged in the story. Same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen, actually.
When Asta looks like a different character in every screenshot is the best thing ever. Yeah, the animation was so bad. Anyway, I put this in. I think C is fine. C is fine.
I can't find it. Black Clover is
Look at that screenshot I posted. It's a different character in everyone.
It's a different style of
Hello?
anime.
Is that real? I don't think this is real.
That's real.
That's
This is
real.
literally real. And there's so much more, dude. There's even more for the newer. I will say though, I enjoyed the movie, and it also sucks that we have to wait for the new season. I was really sad when we had to wait like 4 or 5 years or whatever. We're still waiting.
Mm-hmm. All right, next
what else?
is Magi. I've never seen Magi.
Never seen it.
It's like an A.
All right.
All right.
So
But I don't know
there's
because I think enough of us
Just
haven't
trust,
seen
just
it.
trust,
Yeah,
just
we-
trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro.
I think enough of us
Just
haven't
trust
seen
me,
it.
bro. It's an A.
All right, defend. Okay, defend Magi right now.
It's got a little desert setting, a little Arabia. Appreciate that, you know, a little
Okay.
bit of a, you
Your back's
know,
already biased. Hey, throw that shit.
hashtag
That's a
representation.
It's a hard
Hashtag
scene.
representation.
That shit, I don't know.
Okay, what the heck is the next one? I've never seen the next one.
Hey, Green
so-
Man, I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I just never seen it myself.
But I don't know. Because
Yeah.
I've seen parts of it, but I thought it was Eureka 7 for a second, so I don't deserve a chance
Throw
to.
that shit, I don't know.
Bro,
All right,
do some D.
Mora has Boruto.
Yeah, let's just put Boruto. Let's just throw that down there. We don't even discuss this. We
Yeah,
talk
I
about
think,
Naruto long
by the
enough.
way,
I'm even down to
but-
put this in C.
Nah, Moe has. Moe, defend Boruto right now.
Who? Why?
Because you're the only one watching it.
Good answer. Good answer.
Why you want me to defend it?
Because none of us watched it.
Okay.
What is that?
I dropped it.
I'll say some positive things about Boruto.
Perfect. Good. Great.
That's perfect. Okay.
All right, what's the next one?
Brotherhood is an S rank for me.
Yeah,
Brotherhood
that's
is pretty high. I will
I'd
put.
we
I'll
can get rid of S and just put A. I don't care.
That's by
Got it.
Moe. What does that mean?
Oh, because Mo made this
that
list.
means Boruto.
Oh,
I would put Brotherhood in S.
I've
Brotherhood
never
is nice,
seen.
yeah.
I've never seen the other one.
Regular is like a B, but I do think it has some nice,
Regular.
charming moments. It's like a B.
Yeah, it's
Regular's
B.
mid.
The back, I think it's back. I think it's middle / back of B. I don't think it's high me.
You don't
I
think
really
it's
think I think Brotherhood like blows it out of the park. And there's just some nice, kind moments in it, but I think Brotherhood just blows it out of the park.
My only issue with Brotherhood is I feel like it's sometimes over reliant that you already like watched the original.
I've
Is there
never
some
watched the
moments-
original.
Well,
No,
it's like a Kai version, dude. You don't have to see it out there. I really think Brotherhood is amazing.
I've never watched
You
the
actually
original.
don't have to watch the original. You could just watch Brotherhood.
See, I watched Brotherhood 2 times, once before the original and one after, and I enjoyed it a lot more after watching the original.
Well, here's the thing. I enjoyed it, and I didn't watch the original.
Okay, so all right, we got 7 Deadly.
All right, Seven Deadly, same
Good
as Fairy
popcorn.
Tail.
It's like a
behind,
C.
right behind. No, behind Fairy Tail.
No, it's better than Fairy Tail.
No,
It just
but the
got
problem-
it just got worse and worse.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what does this so much bad? Like, dude, their animation for Seven Deadly Sins.
Huh? This show is trash. Drop
It's
that
better than Fairy Tail though.
Dude, the animation for Seven Deadly Sins was so bad in the last season. It was so
bad.
sad. It was so
No,
sad.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the
Last
thing though. I only watched season 1 of this, and season 1 was pretty good. Like
Season
season
one
1,
was
I put
good.
in A or B.
Dude, it's literally the later
Ow.
seasons that took it up. I put it as C. I think it's fine.
But after season 1, I didn't watch a single more because I looked at some clips and I was like, yeah, I'm not no shot, little bro.
I think Hunter's an S. I think it's a.
Yeah, it's an S. Like
I
this.
will say my least favorite character of Hunter is
The dad?
Wow, no. He's one of them. Why is this not an S? Why are you not putting this S? Why are you putting this?
Why are you dragging
Bro,
this?
Yeah, why are
dude?
you dragging this? This is S. Leorio is my favorite character, and obviously I like Gon.
The doctor?
No. It's the spider hunter. What's his name?
Valuer is the doctor.
I know. right?
Orio's this guy right here. He's
Are you
That's
talking about the guy that
literally
Kurapika kills?
Kurapika. Dude, I don't like
I'm talking about
Kurapika. Dude, I hate Kurapika because whenever Kurapika was on screen, I was just waiting for Gon and Killua's story to come back. I'll be completely honest.
So
Yeah, I agree.
you're
Like, when
a
they
hater of the minorities. Is what I'm hearing.
What?
Kurapika isn't Kurapika a minority?
I mean, technically, there's a genocide.
There it is.
Kurapika looks like a white guy.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
in the scarlet eyes.
Yeah, he's got the scarlet eye.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
a
judge his
minority.
contacts. I don't care about that crap.
That's true.
He does wear contacts.
Yeah, I don't judge him by that. Leorio is my favorite character there. I love when he punches.
The doctor.
I like his ass. It's good. Scroll down. What else we
Yeah,
got?
we got Inuyasha.
Inuyasha
seen
is.
it.
Classic goat show.
No,
I think
It's a good show.
Inuyasha is. Get these. There's no way there's this.
why?
many
Why
JoJo's.
has anybody? Have any of us watched JoJo?
I've watched
Nah,
all
I've
6
never watched
parts.
JoJo.
Throw all them JoJo's in.
Put all them in purple.
throw all them JoJo's in Z.
But you can defend one of them if you want.
I could. Okay, I could.
No, we can't hear it. No, I'm playing. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
All right. Look, people might hate this, but I actually like the first part and the third part the most. The first part's very slow.
Isn't the third and fourth very popular?
The third one's like a standard adventure anime, and I think I enjoyed it a lot because I kind of miss watching adventure anime because that's kind of out of style right now. Where you have this like long
interesting how they
term.
put it in shonen though. Like, what is this tier list?
I don't know.
Yo, move Jujutsu Kaisen. It's really rude to beat down.
No, that's the Z. That's the Z.
That's my Z.
Inuyasha's a high B, low A for me. Probably high B, I think actually. I think it's a
goated anime. It's
it's great. And the movies are great. I think it's a high B. I think that there's definitely some low moments for Inuyasha, and I recently watched it over too. Why is Yu Yu Hakusho not here?
It is.
Is it not? Where?
It's the last one actually.
Let's go. Ooh, Soul Eater was fun.
Soul Eater was decent, except I kind of stopped watching it just because I got busy.
I gave up on it just because I didn't really like it that much.
I would the parts I watched, I would put in a low B or high C.
Did you ever watch Soul Eater, Chimpback? I felt like you did.
No, I didn't.
Good
decision. Right, and then the GOAT. This has to go in S tier. I
actually think.
Wait, Yu Yu Hakusho is better than Dragon Ball?
I think Yu Yu Hakusho is comparable to Bleach and to Naruto more than I think Dragon Ball Z is better than all three of them. But like I put it like there. I put it there, or even just next to Bleach. Like Yu Yu Hakusho is great. I rewatch it. The fights are really good. The tournament is really good. Honestly, yeah, you can move up Inuyasha too.
Inuyasha is
already,
like damn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can move it up, but as in move it up closer. It needs to be closer to its friend.
True. Yeah, these two shows were like basically my childhood. Actually, these three shows: Bleach, Inuyasha, and Yu Yu Hakusho. Those are like the first three animes I started watching.
Where's Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I guess it's Battle Shonen. Dude, move Jujutsu Kaisen. Get that out of Z.
Bro.
No Mob Psycho?
They're not Battle Shonen, I guess.
There.
What is JoJo?
That's a battle shonen.
I guess.
I mean, they all fight in every part.
Mob Psycho has a lot of fights.
Yeah, but that's not the main. I don't know.
Code Geass.
That's definitely not bad. I guess it's a mecha.
I put Black Clover.
What is Gintama? Why is Gintama here?
Gintama's great.
Yeah, they have fights in there.
Then why? It doesn't make sense.
Like I said, I took my stamp off of this tier list.
Fate Zero.
So spied by way.
You don't like Full Metal
I agree
Alchemist?
with the S's. The S's are. I agree with the S's.
Fate Zero, Chainsaw Man.
Bro, we literally decided on this list because it was small. Like,
yeah,
I'm just saying, whoever made this list, man.
Guys, let us know your list. Stamped and approved by Moet. This is the Moet tier list of anime.
Leave down in the comments which ones we got wrong and which ones we got right.
And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Yeah.